A special wellness walk is coming up designed to elevate conversations around mental and physical health through meaningful movement and community connection.
Yes, joining us this morning from Hope Means Nevada is Executive Director Sierra Bellavance and Teen Committee Member Chase Williams. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, it's great to have you in. Sierra, can you share just a little bit about the mission behind Hope Means Nevada?
Yeah, the mission of Hope Means Nevada is to eliminate teen suicide and empower Nevada's youth to live hopeful lives. And we do that through connecting with teens, letting them know of the mental health resources that are available to them, and really opening up the conversation around mental health so that it's a normal part of our everyday life, just like talking about how our day went.
Yeah, well, one of the things you guys have is the Hope in Action initiative. What is that? What does it mean? And what's the benefit of that?
Yeah, so Hope in Action is an event powered by our teens. We work with them directly to plan these events, and it's really a holistic mental wellness event. Chase can share more about some of the activities since he helped to plan it.
Yeah, definitely. Chase, and tell us a little bit about you being a teen member of the committee.
Yeah, so I started interning with Hope Means Nevada last summer, and I'm a full-time intern. And it's been great seeing the disparities among my generation and being able to help them. And so at Hope in Action, we're really excited. We have a bunch of different events planned, about double the volunteer activities from last year, including a wellness walk that encourages conversation about both mental and physical health. There will be a place for attendees to paint quote-unquote hope rocks, which will have positive messages on them and be distributed throughout the community. There will be a place for attendees to build both hygiene and food kits for those living in underserved areas as well as those who are homeless. And then there will also be a bunch of different booths set up with different community mental health organizations, and so attendees can check out whatever booths appeal to them and get more information. And so there's a lot for attendees to do.
So the Wellness Walk is kind of at the center of all this, and a lot of other events happen around town. Is either a 5K, a half marathon, some kind of timed event, but this is to garner and generate conversation, community, and a space for people to connect, correct?
Yeah, so along the walk there'll be conversation starters so that if you're participating with the young people in your life or your friends, we really want to open up those conversations about mental health and, like we said, break the stigma around it. It's not weird or uncomfortable to talk about your mental health and how you're feeling, and so any way that we can encourage that is our goal.
Chase, what does it mean to you to be part of this organization?
It means so much. I mean, personally, I was struggling with mental health before I came and met Sierra and Hope Means Nevada, and so being able to help people who I see myself in has really meant a lot to me.
Yeah. Well, what will you perceive as a success to the event from what you guys have organized? What are the goals there? You must have some things planned out, like you hope to achieve from this.
I mean, we hope to have both adults and teens come out. It's not just meant for teens. We understand that everyone is struggling with mental health, and so getting a good attendee turnout would be amazing.
And where and when is this taking place for our viewers watching?
Yeah, November 23rd at Valerie Pida Plaza on UNLV's campus. It's free to attend. Like Chase said, we will have a lot of activities for young people and their families to do, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Obviously, you're volunteering your time. You're part of that team boards, that team committee. Are you guys ever looking for other people to get involved? Either if there are viewers watching, if there's a teenager watching who's been through similar issues and would love to share their experience, how can they connect? How can they benefit from this too?
Yeah, definitely. You can visit our website, hopemeansnevada.org, and there's a sign up. We also encourage following us on social media. We post daily content around mental wellness, and you can join Chase and the rest of our awesome teens.
Yeah, and being so close to the organization, I'm sure you have seen an immense amount of teens that you've helped. What does that feel like for you to really see that work in action?
Yeah, it's honestly the best part of my job is connecting with these young people. It gives me so much hope for the future, especially when they can be vulnerable and share what's on their heart and their mind. It really does bring a lot of peace and comfort, and also just it's so nice to work with them and to hear about their lives.
Well, we're thrilled that you guys came in, and the work you guys are doing is immeasurable. It's very, very important, and for sharing your story too, Chase. Thank you so much indeed. So guys, if you wanted to join in, the annual Hope in Action event hosted by Hope Means Nevada is taking place on November the 23rd. And for tickets and more information about how you can get involved, visit hopemeansnevada.org.